Hello, I am John Collver here at the Santa Maria Air Show, Thunder Over the Valley 2007. Today I'm going to be flying my famous SNJ Texan built by North American Aircraft, affectionately known as the Wardog. I have been flying for about 25 years in air shows and successfully completed over 1,000 air show performances in this airplane. I have a total flight time of about 14,000 hours total time, and formerly used to work at Northrop Grumman as a corporate pilot there, and supporting the Marine Corps with the F-18s as they came into the fleet as the F-4s left. And I had this as a hobby of doing air shows and flying the T-6. I've always had an affection for World War II aircraft, as my father was a World War II vet, but was unable to fly due to the outbreak of the war and some health issues. So I'm sort of taking up his legacy of what he wanted to do, and guess what? I'm flying a World War II airplane.
He dedicates his performance to veterans, and that is one big part of what we're here today about. And later you'll get to see some of our current military doing their aerobatics. John's aviation career began at the age of 13. He had to ride a bike to the airport to take his lessons. At the age of 16, and before he even had a driver's license, he had soloed 5 different types of airplanes. At this time, John's flying career spans 39 years. He has logged more than 14,500 hours and has flown more than 50 different types of aircraft, including the Goodyear blimp, Columbia, and Television's Airwolf helicopter. John has flown numerous airplanes, from turboprops to jets for Northrop Grumman, an aerospace company. As a corporate pilot there, he flew such notable figures as current Vice President Dick Cheney, California Senators Barbara Boxer and Dianne Feinstein, and former Defense Secretary Caspar Weinberger. As a professional airshow pilot of 25 years, John has flown more than 1,000 airshow performances. He has flown high-ranking military and civilians, including air shows at Edwards Air Force Base, MCAS Miramar, NAS Point Mugu, NAFL Centro, and Vandenberg, which is right next door here. In addition, he has flown for San Francisco's 50th anniversary of the Golden Gate Bridge. He also has organized and flown in such events as San Diego's commemoration of Pearl Harbor and Doolittle's Raiders operation in World War II. He's an experienced aerobatic instructor with high rankings in the International Aerobatic Gold Cup Championships. He is currently an airshow safety evaluator for the International Council of Air Shows, and featured in numerous national and international publications, television programs, and feature films, including the film Gypsy Angels, an action-adventure from 1989 which starred Vanna White. The North American T-6 SNJ Texan was designed in the late 30s as an advanced trainer. The aircraft to learn to fly, and then you would next go to the P-51 Mustang or the F-86 Saberjet. It was flown through World War II and into the Korean conflict and beyond. More than 15,000 examples were produced. The basic Texan design constantly underwent modifications. The last model was produced in the early 50s during the Korean War, and the U.S. Air Force and Marine Corps used the plane as forward air controllers, and the T-6 claimed 1 kill, a MiG. John has done his early maneuvers to get himself set up now to do his loops. These are all maneuvers that you would have seen. Any of the fighter pilots that were learning to fly would have learned to do these maneuvers in the very same aircraft. No other trainer in history has been used by so many countries spanning the period from 1938 until the present. Turkey still continues to fly T-6.
I'll be glad 'cause I was blessed to get to have you in my life. When I look back on these days.
This is John's aerial ballet. He wants you just to enjoy it. To the music he's selected.
Keep a part of you with me.
Wardog served as a carrier qualifying trainer on the USS Cabot in Florida. The paint Wardog wears today is a replica of the same paint scheme she wore in her early days serving at both El Toro and Miramar bases. The green stripes on her wings indicate that she was an instrument trainer. Walt Disney designed the logo Ferdinand the Bull for MCAS El Toro, and in his honor, all the aircraft based at El Toro carry WD for Walt Disney on their tails, and that's where Wardog comes from. The plane was retired from the U.S. Armed Forces in the 50s. Then she served as part of the Japanese Self-Defense Force until 1964. Due to be scrapped in 1977, Wardog was purchased and rebuilt to original condition by Warbirds west of Compton, California. John helped with the plane's restoration and became its new owner. Some of the stats on the plane. Wardog has a 600 horsepower Pratt & Whitney engine with a supercharger, weighs 5,800 pounds, has a 42-foot wingspan, and a length of 29 feet 6 inches, a maximum speed of 250 miles per hour, and a stall speed of 64 miles per hour. The plane's prop goes supersonic, meaning that the prop tips are actually going faster than the speed of sound, resulting in the very distinctive T6 sound. John experiences very high temperatures when he's performing. It's been upwards of 127 degrees in the cockpit. He must also endure anywhere between 4 and 6 degrees doing the maneuvers you see. His performance today will include maneuvers that would have been flown by military pilots in their training. According to the manual, these maneuvers are not to be performed below 5,000 feet.